Hi there, it's time to look at a puzzle that's been 3D printed. This is something of a jigsaw puzzle, but it's quite different from what you see nowadays, and that's because this puzzle is not cut. It was not made by Jigsaw, nor is it in a typical grid system. This one was hand-drawn, and it was actually sketched out for my channel art, so the intro of this video should have involved this guy, but I haven't yet figured that out. I'm just going to ramble on and on, but my point is, nowadays, jigsaw puzzles are boring. They try to cheap out on us by making simple cuts, so what you usually see are those grids of pieces, and you get just a few types of them. For this puzzle, I tried to design it so that every piece is unique in some way, avoiding overused elements like little half circles and tabs, so we've got lots of weird shapes. I found it extremely difficult to put together, even though I'm the one who spent a few hours making this. The tricky thing is I started with a sketch, and after that I went to Inkscape to remake it digitally into vector art. But when I wanted to make it an actual puzzle, which was something of an afterthought, I found that if I wanted it to be a rectangle, I would end up with a bunch of small pieces. Because of this, I needed to rework the outside into an irregularly shaped border. It wasn't too difficult, but you'll see some shortcuts here and there, like how in the top right corner I have some straight edges. Regardless, I found putting the puzzle together quite fun, but it was tedious to make, because when you print this thing, you want to avoid the edges of the pieces from rising up, so I had an extra layer of plastic printed that sticks out at the bottom of the puzzle, which is called a brim in the 3D printing world. When you remove the pieces though, and clean them up, you have to cut off all the extra flaps of plastic, and then on top of that, you need to shave down those edges because otherwise, the pieces would fit too tightly, and you'd have to force them together. To get the puzzle as loose as it is in this video, I had to take another afternoon to refine them. Overall, I like the way it looks. The frame itself is dual-toned so that it has a well-defined area for placing the pieces in. Now I'm going to see if I can fit the puzzle or the design into a channel introduction for future videos, but it's going to be a bit tricky, because squeezing in the number 22 makes the design not as interesting. Also, it creates small pieces again. In any case, I may have to redraw this from scratch. You might notice something odd. I have one piece that's actually very close to traditional puzzle pieces, and that's the only white one you'll see at the end. I think that was just a thing that would be fun to work into the puzzle. Anyways, this has been Jigsaw 1. Wanna see more? Well, you can follow me on Instagram, 22hobbycloud22, for sneak peeks at what I'm currently working on. If you want to see more puzzles, old or new, you can subscribe and ring that bell. And don't forget to leave a comment. If you want to buy one of these, do let me know. But anyways, Thanks for watching.